Hello and welcome to the Weekly Blend from Roofers Coffee Shop, Metal Coffee Shop, and Coatings Coffee Shop. My name is Heidi Ellsworth,
And I'm Karen Edwards.
and we're here to talk about what's happening. And what's happening right here, Karen, is I'm looking out the window at Nashville, Tennessee.
What are you doing in Nashville, Heidi?
It is the NRCA fall meetings, and Roofers Coffee Shop is a one-voice member. So that means we get to come to the meetings. We sit on committees. In just a little bit, I'm going to be going to a meeting on pro certification adoption. I'm doing some marketing brainstorming. And so, yeah, it's a great week. Karen, James is here. We are so proud at Roofers Coffee Shop to be a part of this, to be a one-voice member.
Yeah. This is where everything happens, right?
Yeah.
The board comes together, the volunteers that work so hard to advance the industry, and all the strategy happens and the plans. And you guys have a busy week this week.
I know it's going to be great. I'm so excited. We have DEI meetings. We have CTE meetings, continuing technical education. We're going to be talking about Skills USA, which we'll be going to again in the summer. So really, it's great. I'm so proud to be here. James is very involved with the government relations and also Roofing Day, the PAC. So yeah, we're gonna have a great week. And the contractors who are here are amazing. I was with them last night, and they just give so much time and wisdom to really help bring the roofing industry up. And so, yeah, it's really good. And then next week, Karen, I get to go to Western States board meeting, which we are also proud to be a board member. And so 2 weeks of association work, you know how much I love that.
Yeah, and then it gives the crew back at home a little bit of a break when Heidi's busy on the road.
Just a little bit, sometimes, not always.
Sometimes, I know. She's pretty good at keeping up with
Yeah.
stuff.
Other times I'm like, oh, but it doesn't matter if you're on the road or not. Life goes on, the coffee shop goes on. And so this Thursday we have coffee conversations, and it's on our trends report.
Yeah, wow. I think this is our 4th year of doing the
Mm-hmm.
trends report. It might be 5.
Yep.
Don't
We've
hold
been
me to
doing it
that.
since
Um,
2016, but we had a couple of years that were combined.
yeah, because of all the craziness that happened around
Yeah.
2020, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Exactly.
know we've got a panel that Greg Bloom from Beacon is going to be there. Beacon sponsored the trends report.
Um,
John Kenny from
John
Cottney
Kenny
is going to be on.
and Lee Lipniskus with Lavello Contracting out of Denver, Colorado. So we have a contractor, we have a
Yeah.
consultant, we have our distributor who is also our sponsor. Beacon sponsored the Trends Report, and they really care about the voice of the customer. And so this is the kind of stuff that they do all the time.
They do. Yeah. So we're going to take we only have an hour. So
Right.
we want you to tune in. We're going to talk about some of the highlights, maybe some surprises.
Yeah.
You never know. And then after, you'll be able to download the full report for yourself.
Yeah, and it's going to be really good. I've looked through it. Obviously, you have too, Karen. There is some really great stuff, some things that did surprise me. And one of the things that I loved about it, and just a little giveaway here, but when we looked at the people who took the survey and who helped us by responding to it, 50% were owners and 50% were not owners. So we have a great look across the industry from a lot of different people on what's going on. So really excited to share that with everybody. And so that's Thursday morning, 7:00. Register for it or watch it on demand. And it may be on demand by the time you see this.
Yeah. By the time you see this, it's probably going to be on demand.
Yeah.
But you still should tune in and watch it and then download the report.
And download it. Yeah, it's a lot of good information for your business going in 2024. And speaking of great information for your business in 2024, you have an RLW today with LMH, who is going to be talking about marketing of your business. And so, Karen, that's going to
Yeah.
be, tell us a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to do a really deep dive on your Google business profile. Used to be called Google My Business.
Right.
And just, taking a look at what it is, why you should care, how to claim yours, how to actively manage it to drive the traffic and the quality leads that you're looking for. We'll talk about some mistakes, things that you don't want to do, how to get more reviews. And the best part about it is this is all free, right?
Yeah.
It's part of the Google search engine, and you need to grab your profile and start managing it correctly. So I'm really excited to talk about that, just because it is something that you can do with it. It can be confusing and it can be a little daunting sometimes. So
Yeah.
we're going to break
Yeah.
it down step by step so that you can access your Google business profile and you can maximize it to be driving the leads and the customers that you want.
Yeah, it's a great one to watch on demand. Great company who's really helping a lot of contractors um, just bring all parts of their marketing, their website, their lead generation, their Google My Business or business profile, Google business profile together. And so check it out. Also check out the directory. I've been really impressed with what they're doing.
Yeah, and I want to throw in there too, because this will be coming out Friday. The following Wednesday, you're going to be hosting a metal talk with
Yes.
Sherwin-Williams and Grosso University, all about the dealer's portal through the
Yep.
MetalView program. And let me tell you, you don't want to miss this, because nobody has anything like this to
No.
bring access to these resources to contractors.
It's amazing. So yeah, everyone register for that. It is this Mental View program, one of a kind. I've never seen anything like it. We are just so honored to be a part of it. We are the networking hub of Mental View, and we're bringing all the information of how to go in. Contractors are going to get 7 days free on the dealer's portal, so they can watch all the videos, they can learn about all the companies, decide how they can help their business in 2024 or even this year. And so check it out, register for it. It'll be next Wednesday, 11 a.m. Pacific. So it'll be good. Okay, so Karen, I always want to say, check out the newsroom, right? We always say, check out the classifieds, check out the newsroom. So in the newsroom, you and I, we're always looking at it, going through stuff, putting things out there. But today, I just was really struck by the fact that there are so many great articles. I mean, it's sponsored by Hunter Panels, and at the very top, it talks about new things that are happening with Hunter. But then we had the podcast on XL gutters. So we write, and I think everybody maybe knows this out there, but we write articles from the podcast so that people can kind of see what they're all about. Well, I had the best podcast for Middle Era on XL gutters, and it's now on the newsroom where people can kind of go check it out. Polyglass has energy efficiency membranes that they're putting out there. There's just so much.
Yeah, Hunter Panels, like Heidi said, is sponsors the newsroom. And at the very top, they've got this really cool technology. It's called Ready Flash.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it works, but we're going to learn more about it. But it's something to do with the one side of the ISO board is a darker color and the other side is a lighter color. So you can kind of control your flash off times depending on the climate, the temperature, and what's going on. It's pretty cool stuff.
Really cool stuff. And that's really where I think this is where people can find out about new products and about what's happening out there. And just seriously, I just went to the homepage of the newsroom and was like, oh, look at this, look at that. Oh, this is interesting. So I think there is just so much, and not even to mention our influencers who are talking about cybersecurity and succession. Man, they're smart. They bring so much wisdom to our site.
And experience. Yeah.
And experience.
And you can learn from their mistakes sometimes.
Yeah. I love it. You found something interesting on the classifieds.
I was so excited for you, Heidi, when I saw this classified ad this morning, because I know how much you love them. And this is Supreme Roofing in Hollywood, California. They're closing up shop after 98 years. They are giving away all their materials. All their boneyard stuff, they're giving it away. So if you are anywhere near Hollywood, California, you want to hop on there and check out what they have, contact them. They've got equipment that's for sale that, they're ready to retire. So they are taking what they can for it. And no doubt you'll get a deal on some equipment.
Yeah. So check it out. I mean, there's so much good stuff on there, but free. If you're in California, Supreme has free materials. So, and then, I did want to mention one last thing. While we're here at the NRCA fall meetings, the Roofing Alliance is having a special event Thursday night, and it's a fundraiser that's being matched for scholarships for the Melvin Kruger Scholarship Fund. But anybody out there listening, you can donate anytime. Just go to the Roofing Alliance. There's a big donate now for the scholarships, and they're matching it. So, and that's, I think, throughout the rest of the year, right, Karen?
At least, through the end of the year. So, if you got $100, you make a donation, it's going to turn into 200. And that's all
Exactly.
about helping the future. It's a scholarship, to help the future of the industry.
Yeah. And so check it out. There's going to be a lot of giving coming up because we're going into that time of year. So keep checking us out here on the Weekly Blend, and we'll tell you where you can give, get a little tax credit, but also do something really good for the heart and the soul. There you go.
Yep.
So Karen, you're in the home office, so you're not traveling, but I'll be
Holding down
talking
the
to you
fort
from the
for you.
road. You and
Yeah.
all of our wonderful RCS crew. So thank you everybody out there for making all this happen, and thank you all for listening. This has been great. Have a great day.